10 product launch tips that will help you boost sales. A product launch is a highly effective way to go live with any product idea. This will let you turn your product into an event, and that will help you draw much more attention to it and build the kind of buzz and momentum that would otherwise be impossible. But not every launch is made equal. It's all about how you launch. With that in mind, we're going to look at 10 product launch tips that you can use to ensure your launch is even bigger. Grab a pen. 1. Launch a product that is exciting and different. A product that is exciting and different will be much easier to build interest and intrigue around. Why should people care about this product? 2. Launch a product with a high value proposition. In other words, how does your product change lives? 3. Make sure your product is genuinely great quality. A few bad reviews can stop your product launch dead in its tracks. 4. Give yourself time to test your funnel. Make sure that the checkout works and all your links work, etc., before you take your product live. 5. Run a contest for your affiliates. Your product launch is an exciting event for your affiliates too, or at least it should be. Get them involved and encourage some competition by offering a cash prize for the most sales. 6. Remember AIDA. AIDA stands for Awareness, Interest, Desire, Action. Take your audience through these steps to make conversations. 7. Tease your audience. Long before you announce your product, you can tease your audience by letting them know that something exciting is coming. 8. Create a countdown page. This is a great way to build palpable excitement, and especially if you make this your email squeeze page. 9. Add lots of extras to your product. Make your product more enticing by including as many extras as you can, whether that means video materials, mind maps, or membership to a forum. 10. Watch other successful launches. There have been tons of high-profile internet marketing launches. Take a look at some of these historical examples and see what they did right that you can emulate. Let that be your blueprint. Follow these tips, and you should stand a much better chance of making a real splash when you announce your product. The rest is about hard work. 5 types of promotional materials you should create for your affiliates. Most people watching this presentation will know a little bit about internet marketing, and so no doubt you know how a sales funnel works. The concept is simple. You give away a little free information. Then you ask your audience to sign up for a bit more information. Then you maybe get them to pay for a little more, and that's when you promote the big-ticket item. Sales funnels work wonders because they give you the opportunity to prove yourself to your market before you try and sell to them. They will have the opportunity to see what kind of value you're capable of providing, and they'll have experience of buying from you before they have to part with any large quantities of money. But when you create a product launch and you sell something through affiliates, you need to stop thinking about just yourself. You need to think about how you can help your army of sellers to have even more luck promoting your item. That will benefit them, and what benefits them benefits you. That's why it can be a great strategy to create the materials for your sales funnel and for marketing in general, and then give them to your marketers to use for free. This will not only help them sell, it will also attract more marketers to help your product to begin with. Here are 5 things you should consider creating for your marketers. 1. Emails. Creating a mailing list is one of the best ways to measure interest and then open a dialogue with warm leads. You can provide your marketers with a sequence of emails that will provide value and then encourage a sale. 2. Sales page. Your sales page is arguably one of the very most important tools you have when it comes to driving more sales. Most important of all is the sales copy that will persuade the reader to buy. 3. Cover art and banner. Providing some designs and artistic materials can also be very helpful. These can be used to help the audience visualize your product and imagine it, and they also make your product seem more professional. Cover art is something that a lot of people won't be able to make on their own, so it's a particularly valuable thing to include. 4. Free report. A free report is normally what acts as the incentive for people who sign up for the mailing list. This will help your marketers to build a bigger mailing list, and from there, they can then message their readers in order to tell them about your amazing product. 5. Synopsis. This is something that often gets forgotten, but it's a good idea to include a synopsis for your book or a write-up for your course. This is the elevator pitch. How can you tell someone what your product is all about and then get them to buy from you there and then? 5 reasons why you should launch a product. Of course, any product that you release is technically going to have a product launch. But when we talk about a product launch in a marketing sense, we're talking about something rather different. We're talking countdown pages, affiliate contests, and mailing lists. And this is the best way to get people excited for a product, and thereby to maximize the number of sales you get once you go live. In this presentation, we'll look at 5 compelling reasons to launch your product. Number 1. The first reason you should launch your product is so that you can build excitement and anticipation. This is the most obvious benefit of a launch, and it really does make a huge difference. Let your fans know that you're bringing something exciting out in the near future, and they'll start to wonder what it could be. Show them glimpses, and they'll need to know. And then when you release it, they'll want to buy it all the more. Number 2. One of the best ways to promote a product online is to get press coverage, which you can get by using press releases. In order for a press release to be successful, though, it needs to pitch a story that will interest readers. A launch is just such a story, because it includes mystery and suspense, and because you can provide certain outlets with exclusive information before anyone else. Number 3. The other best way to promote a product online? Find affiliates. That way you'll have an army of promoters all working with you to help you launch your item, and thereby multiplying your sales countless times over. One of the best ways to get an affiliate on board? Launch your product. Affiliates love launches, and that way you can build hype among the marketing crowd too. This is their chance to earn big. Number 4. Launching a product gives you the opportunity to get ideas and even funding from your audience. When you talk about a forthcoming item, that item becomes exciting, and your audience wants to be involved. Thus, they will be more than happy to help you by providing ideas, and potentially even by making pre-orders to help you fund the product. If you ask your audience what they'd like to see from your product, then they can give you tips to almost guarantee it becomes a bestseller. Number 5. Creating a product launch is a great way to give yourself instant authority. When you release a product quietly, this undermines its importance. People assume that it can't be all that exciting, or they would have heard of it. Conversely, when you launch a product and have a big build-up to that day, you create the sense that whatever it is you are about to release is worthy of all that pomp. It doesn't just help the product sell, it actually gives your brand a massive boost, meaning that you'll find it easier to sell future products as well. 3 platforms you can use to sell your product. If you're going to be launching a product, then finding affiliates to help you is one of the best things you can do to ensure massive success. This means you are offering commission to marketers as a way to get an army of sellers help you push your product. But where do you find these sellers? In this presentation, we'll be looking at 3 of the best platforms for your product launch. ClickBank. ClickBank is one of the oldest and best-known affiliate networks, and is a great place to find potential sellers to help you spread the word. Because it is so old, it is well respected and has a large number of sellers and creators. This is great news for you and means you can quickly find the right partner to help you promote your items. JVZoo. JVZoo is slightly smaller than ClickBank, but also slightly newer. It has a more modern UI and is generally a little easier to get started with and to find your way around. This is actually the recommendation I make for most of the creators I deal with, and the same goes for you, unless you are confident to get stuck in with some more fiddly details. Both JVZoo and ClickBank will make it very easy for you to find all the materials, tools, and features you need to get your affiliate program up and running, and also to track its performance over time. This is handy as it will allow you to do things like running contests and posting leaderboards. Infusionsoft. If you are happy to get your hands a bit dirty, though, then you might do better with Infusionsoft. Infusionsoft is not only an affiliate network, but also a CRM, contract relationship management program, an autoresponder, and more. In other words, you can use this as a way to create synergy between multiple aspects of your business so that you embed affiliate links into emails and manage your contacts, etc. That, of course, also makes things a little more complex, though, which is why Infusionsoft is generally recommended for the more advanced marketer. What's more is that if you're already using your own CRM or autoresponder, then some of the advanced features here may well be considered a little redundant. Of course, there are many more options out there too, such as Commission Junction and WSO Pro. Take a look around and do your research before settling on the right option for you.